If you think what you've seen so far is impressive, wait till you see what's next.
As if cutting through a car isn't tough enough, we made it even tougher. Earlier today, we welded the inventor, Frederick, into a diamond-plated, reinforced box.
Frederick, are you in there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm in this box.
Okay, when Billy says start cutting, start cutting.
I'm ready.
Start cutting. Wow, what an entrance. That was unbelievable, Frederick.
Thank you very much.
Frederick, it's great to have you on the show, for real.
Thank you.
Frederick, tell us how you came up with the dual saw.
I was fire rescue man, and my job was saving lives. I had to get in cars very fast, easily with high precision cuts. And I had to get the people out safely and without hurting them.
Unbelievable. In fact, before we cut this car, we actually have some footage of the dual saw in a rescue situation. So take a look at this.
Don't worry, this is just a simulation. We want to prove the dual saw's safety and effectiveness with this group of professional firefighters. The mission is to rescue this woman as quickly as possible because in real life, every second counts. The dual saw's 900 watts are already in action, cutting the car apart like it's a sheet of paper. Not even synthetic materials can resist its power. The car is opened up in record time. The dual saw's blades are already cutting into the roof to free the woman. No problem. Only a few seconds are enough to cut the car as if it were a tin can. Mission accomplished. The chassis has been cut in two, and the driver is safe and sound. Let's congratulate our firefighters for a job well done. Thanks to the dual saw's counter-rotating technology, the tungsten carbide blades spin at 5,500 RPMs with almost no spark, so there's no danger of fire. Working over a tray of gasoline, you can see the difference between the dual saw and an ordinary saw.
Now that was impressive, but that was a whole team of firefighters cutting open a car. Frederick's going to take the ultimate challenge and cut this car in half live in the studio.
Now we're ready to see the dual saw in action. Are you ready, Frederick?
Ready.
Start cutting.
Frederick is doing this to show you how solid and powerful the dual saw is. Will the tungsten carbide blades be able to cut this car in half in less than a half an hour? And still be sharp enough to cut afterwards? The blades cut through the steel quickly, and the plastic is also cut with ease. The dual saw can cut through just about anything. Steel, plastic, rubber, nothing resists the power of the dual saw. Just look at the result. No other machine in the world can achieve such a clean cut. The dual saw can tackle anything.
Frederick, unbelievable. If I hadn't have seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have thought you could do it. Earlier today, you asked me to bring an egg to the studio as well. What's the story with the egg?
Because I want to show you the quality of the blades. Even after cutting all that metal, I will be very precise.
Wow. That's the power and the precision of the dual saw. Whether you're cutting cars or working on home improvements, the dual saw is the one tool you won't want to be without.
My little dog loves to be outside, so I went online and found a little doghouse to build for him. My dog enjoys being outdoors, but he needs the shelter. So I pulled this little doghouse offline and used the dual saw to complete the project in one day. I was extremely pleased with the versatility of the dual saw. I had to cut plywood, I had to cut the shingles, I had to cut a little bit of metal, and it just worked on everything without changing the blade, so I didn't have to take up time for that. It just worked amazingly. I love the dual saw because it's just one saw that I have to use. I don't have to interchange blades, I don't have to change to a different saw. It's just one saw that I have to use. I just love the dual saw. The dual saw is different because it has blades that rotate simultaneously in an opposite direction, so you can start at the center of a cut, move forward and backwards with complete ease. And it doesn't create any heat in the saw or kick or pull. So when I'm using it, I just have complete confidence that I'm going to be able to get through the cut and not have any errors. I would highly recommend the dual saw to anyone that is interested in completing a home project. It just makes it easy, fun, and less time. Just fantastic, the ease of use for me. Feeling confident from the beginning of the project to the end. I love the dual saw.
While the dual saw has been designed with you in mind, even experts love the ease and versatility of the dual saw.
For the past 30 years, I worked as a woodworker professionally. And dual saw is definitely one of the safest tools I've ever worked with.
The two blades gives it a lot less chance of kicking back. It's obviously a safer saw than a single direction blade would be.
On the job site, there's nothing that this thing will not go through. Dual saw will cut through old lumber, nails, steel pipes. It's great for innovation. Speeds up the work very, very much.
We've learned that everything takes 4 times longer in the field, and having a tool in the field that can help you speed things up again helps a lot. That'll replace a lot of tools that we take with us, and it'll cut anything that we need to cut. That's what we need to have.
I don't have to change any blades when I go from rough cut to fine finish cut. That's what I like about it very much. 2 blades that come with the tool will actually do every job for you right there. Dual saw will replace a lot of other tools that I would otherwise have to take with me on the job site. Love it.
It's a good saw all around. It seems to perform great under a load. It stays sharp, and I give it a thumbs up.
For the money, there is no question about it. It's by far one of the best tools that I acquired over the years.
Power, precision, versatility, strength. The dual saw, the one tool with the power to cut it all. With its laser-cut dueling double tungsten carbon blades and its patented counter-rotating technology, the dual saw really is a cut above the rest. Watch it plunge cut straight into the toughest materials and then cut with craftsman-like accuracy, moving both backwards and forwards. No other saw can do that. The counter-rotating blade technology lets you sink the dual saw's precision teeth into any material with no kick, no binding, and no vibration. It really is the only way to cut. Each tooth is laser honed to create a sharper, higher quality blade that gives you cleaner cuts time after time. Use it on any type of wood like decking, wood flooring, and all types of home improvement projects. It's perfect for plastics, PVC, and plexiglass. It cuts a straight line without burning or melting. Use the same blade to cut into all types of material, from copper to diamond plate. Compared to the ordinary grinder on the left, even construction-grade rebar won't kick the dual saw. The counter-rotating technology is so advanced that it took millions of dollars and 8 years to develop and has been proven in fire rescue situations. It's time to make the dual saw an asset to your tool collection. Use it to save money and do it yourself.